In this ukulele video, we're going to do something a little bit different. This blues shuffle in A that you're about to learn is actually taken right from my Master the Ukulele 1 course, which is actually my best-selling course over at ukelikethepros.com. Now, you might going to laugh because my hair is a little bit longer back when I recorded this course. But actually, in the course, this is now considered blues shuffle in A expert because people were saying it's a little bit too hard. So I put a couple videos before it, but this one is going to be cool because you're also going to learn this turnaround. So anyway, if you like this video or the tutorial you're about to see, remember that's part of the Master the Ukulele 1 course at ukelikethepros.com. I'm going to give you a little coupon code at the end of this video. You can get that course, or you can also become a premium member, and that is also included in the course. All right, thanks for being here. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification, and enjoy this blues shuffle in A. All right, who says that you can't play the blues on the ukulele? Check this out. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're going to do an A blues shuffle here. I'm going to show you the basic chords, and then I'll show you all the little patterns that I'm doing. Okay, so first is just an A7 chord. So just first finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, and then open 4, open 2, open 1, A7. And then I'll show you these patterns in a second. Then we got a D7 chord. Okay? The D7 chord is going to be right here in the 2nd fret. So my middle finger is going to go on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and my ring finger is on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. Open 3rd string, open 1st string, so D7. I'll show you that in a second, and then back to the A7. Now the E7 chord is going to be, for this particular pattern, I'm going to do a bar here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply bar here at the 2nd fret, 1st finger, it's going to bar all 4 strings. Make sure the bar is parallel to the fret, not off to the side. And then my 3rd finger is going to be right here on the 2nd string, 4th fret. Okay, right there. And then D and A. And then E7. Now for the very end chord, you can play just this regular open position E7, which is just going to be 1st finger here on the 4th string, 1st fret. My 2nd finger is on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, open 2nd string, and then my ring finger's on the 1st string, 2nd fret, so E7. Okay, so let's just play the basic chords one time through. 2, 3, now you've got A7, D7, A7. Now D7, A7. Now the E7 chord, D7, A7. Now that E7. That right there is cool, just strumming it. But I want to show you the shuffle feel that I'm doing. Okay, so this is more of a traditional shuffle, kind of a boogie-woogie pattern. It's going to sound like this. All I'm doing is I'm going to add a melody note to the chord right here. So it's just going to go basically. So open, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret. So I need to add that now to the chord like this. And I'm just adding that melody while strumming. Okay, then when I go to the D7 chord, I'm I'm going to add the same thing, except now I'm going to add so it's basically like first string open, second fret of the first string, third fret and back. But now I got to do it with the chord, and I'm using my pinky to do that. Back to the A7. For the A7 chord, I didn't tell you, but I'm going to do open, and then I'm going to add my third finger on the second string, second fret, and then pinky, second string, third fret, and then back to the third finger. When I get to the D7 chord, I'm going to use only my pinky. I'm going to add my pinky to the second fret, then pinky to the third fret, then pinky back to the second fret, and then open. So it's open, first string, second fret, third fret, second fret, back to the A7. All right, now when I get to the E7 chord, what I'm going to do is I got to bar it. We already showed you this E7 bar. And now I'm going to use my pinky here to do the melody. So the melody is going to be second fret, first string, fourth fret, first string, fifth fret, and back to the fourth fret. So we got to add that melody to the chord. So when I do that, my bar is covering the second fret. I'm going to add my pinky here to the fourth fret, and then pinky up to the fifth fret, back to the fourth fret. Now there's a D7, back to the D7. Same thing we did before. And now A7. And then E7. Let's do the whole thing, okay? I'll count you in, just you and I, just doing that basic shuffle pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Let's talk about the right hand real quick. All I'm doing with the right hand is I'm just doing downstrokes, and I'm doing a shuffle feel. Just all downstrokes with my first finger, and it's just, instead of playing straight eighth notes, it's just bop, 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 bop. Get that loping feel. That's really important to get this boogie woogie pattern, to get that oh, ba, doo, da, dee. It's almost like long, short, long, bum, bum, da. Get it in your head. All right, so that's what I'm doing with my right hand. So let's go ahead and go through the pattern one time. I'll kind of walk you through it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now to the D chord or D7. One more time. Now back to A7. 1, 2, 3. Now the E7. D7. A7. E7. All right, so there's the simple kind of just getting through it, just a real basic boogie woogie or shuffle pattern. Now, I'm sure some of you saw some of the other kind of cool things I was doing, and I'll be more than happy to show that to you. Okay, so what I was doing earlier, and get the basic stuff down first before you try this, but what I was doing earlier was instead of just starting on A7, I was actually hammering on. So I was just taking my first finger and open strings and then hammering on to the first fret, third string. Okay, and then when I get to the D7 chord, you can actually hammer onto this one too. It's a little bit harder because you got to hit both strings at the same time. A7. Nothing unusual here about the E7. It helps on this chord to play more of the higher strings, strings 3, 2, and 1, rather than focus too much on the heavier strings. So now D7, And then probably you all want to learn this. Okay, I'll show it to you. Whatever I know, I'll be happy to share with you. Okay, so all you do for the turnaround is you come in from the E7 chord, the 5 chord, to the D7. You're going to hammer on the A, 1, and then on beat 2 it's going to be 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. And all I'm doing is my 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and my ring finger on the 1st string, 4th fret, and I'm just going to hit those 2. Now notice my hand, I'm going to go thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, because I'm skipping the 2nd finger. You can also do thumb, 2nd finger. So 1 triplet, and then I'm going to move the chord down from the 4th fret to the 3rd fret, and I'm going to do the same thing. Move it down to the 2nd fret, and then I'm going to do that hammer on from the open 3rd string to the 1st fret. So it's going to go again. So it's 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. Okay, so let's do the whole turnaround from the E7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. D7. And then what I'm doing is I'm just ending the chord, ending it on that E7 chord that we played. So let me play it one more time for the turnaround. 2, 3, and. And I'm just ending on an A7 chord there. All right, so let's go ahead now. We're going to do it with the backing track. I'll only do, yeah. So let's just do the same thing. We'll do it both times. Here we go. Check this out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Here's a D7. E7, D7, now here we go, and 1. D7. Go E7. Here's a turnaround. Well, I hope you liked that tutorial. Again, that lesson is taken right from my Master the Ukulele 1 course. Again, that's my best-selling course of all time over at ukelikethepros.com. Now, if you become a premium member over there, that course is also included in the membership. But remember, I said you're going to get a discount. So the discount code for the Master the Ukulele 1 course at ukelikethepros.com is BluesUke. So BluesUke will be the code. You get a little discount just for being here and watching the video, subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment, all that great stuff. So I appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed that, got something out of it, and we'll see you next time.